Well, hello everybody, welcome to another devlog video. So in the new build, there have been a bit of everything, so let me present you that quickly. So the first thing to note is the item bar. So now it was a bit messy previously to remember on which bar your given item was. So I did a way to check if you are on item 1, bar 1, 2 or 3 basically. And also I did some sound and sound effect, and also the way it rotate also is really cycling now, which is a lot less confusing, let's say. So I hope you will like this quality of life improvement. Another thing also that was added is a 2 gate actually. So the first one is the XOR gate. So I guess it's for really the logic enthusiast out there. So there you have it, and the really nice gate that was added, that was really needed, is the kill switch basically. So let me show you that. So if we create just a system to really activate a laser like that, and what if we want to sometimes not activate the laser? So the kill switch is actually very easy to do. So you can just link a switch to the middle input over here. And now, so we can activate the gate, but if we deactivate that switch, okay, if we put it at 0, as you can see, I'm activating right now the button, it's not firing the laser. Okay, so if you link, if you put as input 0, it will kill the signal, and if you put 1, it will let it pass. So that's really convenient. I think that was yeah, requested by a lot of people. So now you have that gate. Okay, so another improvement was the docking system that was not saving before, and now finally it has been added. So this is something that was waited for quite some time. So now when you reload the world, basically all the entity will be docked together. So that's a nice thing. And I did a lot of optimization, especially on the memory size, on the texture, on the procedural texture, and so on. But really, maybe the most important thing actually is not a new feature in the game, but more the discussion on the energy system that have really started. So I created 2 posts on the forum. So if you are really interested in basically helping me to give feedback and ideas on the way the game will play regarding to the system and the way you produce energy and so on, please really check out the forum and yeah, give me your ideas and feedback, and really to give you a quick example on why it's really something very important for me to hear from the community in order to design the best system. Is already I've got a very nice feedback from a lot of people, and that was your concern about the block spam. So I'm gonna explain that a little bit, so sorry if you if you don't like the talk, but really a lot of people have been asking about my strategy on how to get rid of block spam basically. And the way I understand it, because I was not really aware of the technology, is that how to make sure that the most efficient design for a given size is not a ship simply full of block, full of system block, to be precise. And that was really a concern. I mean, you guys want to make a nice shape and a nice interior, exactly like on that lovely Banshee made by Gadi. So that was really an interesting point raised by the community, and the way I plan to do that is via an overheating mechanism. Okay, so let me explain that quickly. So it means that every system block from the reactor to the engine will actually produce some heat, and you will need to dissipate that heat, otherwise your ship is gonna explode. Okay, so that's really the basic pitch, but what is really important to understand is the way to dissipate the heat produced by your system will actually be just to add standard block. Okay, so the quantity of heat your ship is gonna be able to absorb is really gonna depend on how many standard block there is. So it will either be the surface or the mass or the volume. I don't know, we'll see depending on how things go. But really the idea is that for every block, every energy, every power block or engine block or weapon block, you will need to put a given number of normal block, hull block or other, to basically dissipate the heat created by your energy block. So that's really the idea, the concept on how I plan to get rid of block spam, and that was really following the very productive discussion with the community. So yeah, again, if you are interested, check the forum. Okay, and the thing that is really cool with that overheating mechanism is that it really fits well into the plan I had for the game, because this is something actually I wanted to add already, to add, for example, some explosion and overheating when you are going too close to the sun, or when you are entering a planet atmosphere too fast. And also I wanted to add overheat for the basically the combat mechanism. So for example, to give more depth really, so some weapon could add more hit damage compared to standard armor damage, let's say, and to give another way to take down a ship. So when you are taking too much damage too fast, you will overheat and it will yield a nice looking explosion, exactly like the one I used in the Greenlight trailer, if you remember. So I will put that back into the game basically. So yeah, really that's the idea, that the plan, I will be really focusing on that system update for the next weeks and even months. It will take a lot of time to add all the different elements, and I will do it bit by bit basically. So that's it guys, thanks for following the game and see you on the next one.